gold, gear, ability materials, training materials, all things that we are limited on. I am Dogbert. I have hoarded these materials. I have built the character, and together we shall find out, is this character worth it? Hello and welcome to Worth It, where I look over characters and let you know if they're worth building or not. Today we're looking at the newest legendary, the newest horseman, Rogue. I think you pretty much already know what the answer is going to be, but we'll go over her anyway. First, let's start off with our pros, of course. She clears all barrier on her basic. That's kind of a unique thing to her. She's the first character that really does it, and the fact that she does it on her basic is amazing. This is really good if you're going against, say, a Darkhold team, especially a Big Wong with all that barrier. That can be incredibly annoying. There's also characters like Negasonic or something. If you're going against another character with barrier or anybody with Invisible Woman, you could use it against them as well. She is a faster character. She is very fast. I believe she's up at like around 128, 129 speed. She's going to be one of the first characters to take a turn because of how fast she is. And of course, we always know faster is better in this game in a turn-based system. She does give her team drain. If you look at her kit, she is actually the one responsible for giving the unlimited X-Men healing ability, actually. She gives them a lot of drain. I think it's around 50% when you look at it all and you total it all up. And on top of that, she heals herself, which I go into here. She also heals herself every turn, and she gives herself defense up every turn. She is the quintessential protector. She can take tons of damage. She can heal herself. What more do you want? Her special is the absolute crazy. That is the one that puts all the debuffs out and gives herself all the buffs. Plus takes away turn meter and gives herself 50% turn meter. Takes away 50% on the enemy. Gives herself 50%. It's insane. And you can use it on turn 1 usually, and you usually will. It also gives her taunt, which you do want her to get taunt, because then she has evades, and she has death proofs, and she's got everything you could think of. Then on turn 2, you get her ultimate, which is also crazy. Her ultimate not only does a stun, which is unavoidable and unblockable, but on top of this, she's going to copy and clear 2 positive effects from every single member of the enemy team. She is definitely a legendary kit. She is definitely worthy of that title. She does work outside of her team too, as well. But she does have a couple cons. Her cooldowns are a bit long, so if you're in a longer fight in Dark Dimension, you're going to notice that. If you're trying to use her in raids, you'll notice that. But unfortunately, she's not really useful in raids. I know some people have gotten her to work on like the boss node. I've gotten her to work on the boss node, but I can do it better with other characters. That's really only her downside, is that she can't be used in raids. She can be used pretty much everywhere else. And of course, she is the Queen of Cosmic Crucible. As we then answer the question, is Rogue worth it? Yeah, she is. Even in the arena, she is worth it at 3 stars. I have an asterisk here because I want to say that she is worth it for arena if you do not have Dormammu. She works great on the team of Emma, the Eternals, Morgan Le Fay, and of course herself then. They go against Dormholds. And you can take them down if you are somebody who hasn't gotten Dormammu. But if you have Dormammu, I do suggest using him in place of Rogue right now as the 5th. Once we have bigger rogues, if you look at her stats, you need her at top of the gear 16, skirmisher to get enough focus and everything to properly apply the stuns and the debuffs. You're going to need her at like 5, 6, 7 yellows, depending on what kind of Morgan you're facing. If you're facing 7/7 Morgans, you're going to need 6, 7 yellow. You're going to need the 5 red on her. And then with skirmisher, she'll have enough focus to reliably land a stun on Morgan Le Fay at that point. And then she might be the better of the 2 choices of Dormammu. It's hard to say right now. Dormammu, of course, brings Brings the revive ability to everybody else, giving you a little bit of insurance policy. Should something go wrong and somebody die, you don't want dying, like one of your Eternals. So it remains to be seen. Will she be in the top 5 arena offense? Will she replace Dormammu or not? Right now, he's the one that gets pushed out if you were going to bring in Rogue. The other 4 still are Morgan, Emma, and the Eternals to take down those Dormholds. In raids, no, but maybe for the boss node, like I said, you can use her for the boss node, but not really. This is really only her one downside. It really is the raids, not being able to be used in them currently. Cosmic Crucible, absolutely. On her own or on her team, she is amazing in Cosmic Crucible. Their team, of course, is probably the #1 team now in Cosmic Crucible if you have built them up totally. Even at equal power, they can even take out Darkhold. It'll be interesting to see if once we get them bigger, can they actually punch up on Darkhold? That would be very interesting once we get them built. Maybe get some more stars on them. That's always been the problem when a new team comes out. We don't have the stars to match an older team that has plenty of stars. So we'll just have to see over time just how good they really are. Right now, they're definitely up there. Dark Dimension, yes, absolutely. I'll be ending this video showing you Dark Dimension 4 with Rogue. Now, my gear is Gear 16 characters I'm using in Dark Dimension 4. I actually brought in Star-Lord. Actually, I started with Black Bolt. Figured out it was going way too easy. I needed more of a challenge, so I brought in Star-Lord. Got through Node 1. He died in Node 2, but I kept going with just using 4 characters, Shuri, Omega Red, Morgan Le Fay, and Rogue, and they were able to just wipe out the legendary nodes in Dark Dimension 4. I am working on getting Rogue into Dark Dimension 5. I have taken her to Gear 16. It's just a matter of me now trudging through Dark Dimension 5 to get to the legendary nodes. The city nodes are painful. As soon as I get there, I'll post a video showing her in Dark Dimension 5 as well. I think she'll be absolutely amazing. She was absolutely amazing in DD4, like I said, even at just 3 yellow. So the suggested level in gear for her is, of course, max her out, level 90, gear 16. I think you're going to want to do this for all the horsemen. And if you weren't watching when you unlocked her, if you beat Node 10 in the Scourge, there is a cutscene where Apocalypse tells Morgan, make sure to lock away in Rogue's mind her special abilities, which is kind of hinting at what we thought, that once we have Apocalypse and the horsemen, they're going to become like empowered, whatever, and they're going to get new abilities. Maybe that will be the 2-2 special when we get Apocalypse. I think that's going to be the same for all horsemen, though. And I personally am taking all horsemen to max level, no matter what. Max gear level as well, to have them ready for once we get Apocalypse. So that said, I got some more videos here to show you. I want to show you the arena and why I'm saying the arena thing, with Dormammu being the better of the 2 right now when he only has big Dormholds especially. So let's go take a look at that real quick. So here in this first video, I'm looking at Celerak in the arena again. He has a very big Dormhold here. I think it's like 1.1 some million. He has pretty much a 7/7 Wong. He's got 6 red, 6 yellow. 6 red, 7 yellow Agatha. 6 red on Strange, 7/7 Morgan. You're gonna see just how things can start going well, and then go right off the rails. This is when you're facing these giant Dormholds. This might be just a problem for higher end players, maybe not so much for lower end. Like I said, this is a 7/7 Morgan, and the problem is simply right now that Rogue doesn't have enough focus to like just reliably land a stun on Morgan. I don't even try that time. I go right after Strained. I know I can't really land it on a 7/7 Morgan right now. Not reliably, at least. Very rarely, actually. I mean, if I could land it on it, it would be great. The problem is I got rid of Dormammu, and it looks like it's doing pretty good. Agatha got under stealth, though, which is not good. Even though now I got Wong under control so we don't get stuck behind this taunt, things can go bad pretty quick. Going after Strange Heartless. I was trying to kind of watch his turn meter bar there when I kill him. Because as soon as he dies, he does come back with whatever turn meter he had. Things looking good. I mean, we got Strange Heartless down. Wong goes under stealth. We still have to kill him twice, or now we're stuck going after Morgan. We can't get to Agatha. Here goes the Wong taunt. So the really disadvantage to this team is you don't have that Dormammu res. Because now this Morgan's going to start going off, putting out all those debuffs on us. Agatha becomes free. Eternals get stunned. We're just stuck behind Wong, who at 7/7 puts out a ton of damage. And you see, they killed Icarus. That's my damage right there. And having to kill Agatha and Wong twice probably isn't going to work. You can see it looked like such a good team, and it just goes downhill. Now let me show you Dormammu instead of Rogue. Alright, here it is against Celerak again, same exact team. Now we have Dormammu instead of Rogue. Of course, it all comes down to landing that ability block at the beginning with Morgan Le Fay. If you don't land that, you're probably going to lose. But with Dormammu, you do have a chance of coming back. It's a low chance, but you can do it. If you have Rogue, you pretty much have no chance. So now with Dormammu, we have the stun we tried. You can see even then, Dormammu's stun got resisted. 7/7 Morgans are incredibly high in their resistance. This is my favorite team. The other problem I also have is I'm not level 88 like Celerak. That also plays a role in it. Doesn't hurt. It does hurt. Sorry. I'm losing my mind and my voice. See, we're just targeting Dormammu. We take down their Dormammu. It's time to get to work on the rest of the team. We got to kill everybody twice, but they have to kill us twice too. Which is really the advantage of having Dormammu, and why I'm not sure, even once we get Rogue at higher stars, if it makes sense to have her as the 5th over Dormammu. If you take Emma out, you're going back to a coin flip of whose Morgan goes first, and we don't know how that works. Okay, we got rid of Agatha, we've gotten rid of Strange Heartless. You can pretty much see that this is going to be a W. Because we're just working down Wong and Morgan. We ended up killing Morgan with Dormammu. Stuck behind the Wong taunt. It's a 5-on-2 right now. Morgan's almost dead, but we can't get to her thanks to the taunt. These big Wongs are definitely an issue. But thanks to Dormammu hitting everybody, we even got the Morgan like that. Now we just have to finish off Wong and take a victory. And this will give you some evidence of why I say Dormammu is a better 5th than Rogue.